Hello, my lovelies. Happy Valentine's Day. We're going to do a your side, their side, and a truth reading. So let's see where we're starting. What is the current situation? What's going on in the collective? What is happening? Ooh, a period of recovery. So you walked away from a certain someone or a certain situation. You're learning to get out of survival mode, so that's super important, and that you're trying to recover from a lot of backstabbing and betrayal. Going towards your balance, so that's super important. I feel like it could be that you've had to juggle a lot of things in life, or maybe you currently still are, and so you're learning to kind of find the balance instead of the chaos. And there could be some delays around some positive changes for your finances. I also feel like you could have had a lot of creative blocks lately, and so we're looking to go forward towards positive things. If there's a delay, there's a reason, and if there's bad news, know that it's going to hopefully help you to see things more clearly. All right, so you could have a delay that's leading you into something a lot better. I feel like you could be having a new job that's coming in, or new job prospects, something that's going to bring you in a lot of blessings and abundance in business. So that's good news. All right, let's see what your side of this situation is. What does the collective need to know? All right, so definitely struggling financially. A lot of people are right now. That's okay. It's going to improve. And there's definitely something that you could have either left behind. You could have blocked somebody recently, left them out in the cold, or you're in the recovery mode from injury, illness, or surgery. That might also involve you taking some time out to rest, right? So when you come out of survival mode, you're really depleted, and that's how you start to find the balance. If you need more time to rest, take that. Don't neglect yourself or other things that really can be put off for a little while. That's going to help you to find some balance instead of juggling things. You are going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. I do feel like there has been some delays around either creative stuff or financial things. I also feel like the bad news is actually going to change because you're going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. Start planning or setting some goals until you get to where you want to be. If it's a new job that you want to go after, how do you attain that? How do you go after that? You are going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, though, it looks like. So some positive changes are coming. And it is self-imposed restrictions. So you have the choice to decide whether you're going to stay in that situation or whether you're going to change it. Part of that is seeing things differently. I love how on this card she's got like the light bulb finally clicks on. It's like, oh, if I make this one change, all of a sudden things start to improve. What is their side of this situation? What's going on? All right. So you can have somebody that's very well established, somebody that maybe is self-made, a business person in some way. It could be somebody who's really grounded and practical, really stable, loyal, and trustworthy that's trying to come in. You may have also blocked this person and left them out. It's kind of confusing energy here. So I do feel like this person wants to come back, maybe make a second go of it, or this is somebody new that's coming in. I feel like they've had their eye on you for a while, so however that fits. I do feel like maybe they've been watching you from a distance, lots of spying, maybe some deception going on their part as well, but judgment's being called. So they aren't going to be able to play games forever. They aren't going to be able to hide forever and know that karma sees everything. So they could be facing some judgment right now. And they know that they have to come in and make a last-ditch effort or lose their chance for good. So let's see what the outcome is. There is a new love offer potentially here after an ending. Lots of interesting energy coming out, though. Let's see what else we have. All right. You might be manifesting a new connection, or you're finding your confidence and following your passions. So that part about being able to stand on your own 2 feet, you're going to be able to do that. I feel like you're kind of recovering from whatever this was first, and then that's going to take some time. And then once you feel like you have achieved that healing, you're going to be more confident. I also feel like you're manifesting like a fresh start, not only in love, but in business as well. You do have 2 aces out here, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So definitely taking back like control of your life, finding the balance that you really need, what you're looking for. Yep, and a new work opportunity or an opportunity to earn more money coming in. It is going to be a gift from source, and it leads to abundance. So I do feel like you are starting to make some practical decisions, especially where it comes to business, working on healing, kind of building a life of luxury, what it is that you actually want. It does look like you may have to stick up for yourself or vice versa. They might have to defend themselves or something that they believe in. and the Emperor. So it could be a divine counterpart that maybe you've cut off. It could be things like twin flames. It doesn't have to be, but we want something that's reciprocal, equal give and take. They offer a lot of strategy or bravery in this situation, but I feel like this Emperor is kind of trying to come in and restore things. It's keeping them up at night, and I think that it might be keeping you up at night as well. One of you, I feel like, has kind of cut this person off and really going to do your own things. Like, you're not wasting any more time worrying about this person or this situation, but somebody's definitely worried about this because there's been an ending. So I feel like they want to come back. Maybe they've changed, maybe they haven't, maybe you have, whatever the situation is, but it's transforming. There's an opportunity for things to come full circle. I also think that a wish fulfillment is coming and positive changes where there's been kind of roller coaster energy, right? Like up and down all over the place. This is telling us that we can have what we want. We can have a wish fulfillment. We can complete old cycles. I feel like somebody's really done with somebody else as well, that they just don't want to keep going forward. There's a decision that needs to be made regarding love, taking a leap of faith, going towards union, harmony, balance, or not. So totally your decision. Definitely letting go of toxicity, releasing those things, claiming your power back, a lot of enlightenment. Could be a divorce, moving on, or healing toxic cycles. And we definitely have freedom. I feel like you've waited long enough for these things to happen, right? So it's almost time for this new beginning to come in. The freedom, the things that you've waited for. What else do we need to know? All right, yep, so echoing the same message that somebody's being left out in the cold or that financial improvements are coming. Our guard is still very high, probably with good reason, and I feel like we have to learn to trust again slowly in order for people to come in. You might be very cold when this person comes back around, especially if it's somebody from the past that you've had an ending with. I feel like they may have also been kind of abrasive, lots of arguments, lots of confusion, really not knowing what was next or what way to go. Again, roller coaster energy up and down all over the place. But there is a victory, or somebody wants there to be a victory here after a broken heart. There could also potentially be some fame or fortune trying to find you. Somebody could be in the spotlight for some reason. Maybe you're big on social media or something. Maybe you have to perform in front of a lot of people, like on stage. But there is some sort of public recognition here. And I feel like this person wants to come out of the cold. They also want to heal this broken heart, and maybe they've been doing some shadow work with the Hermit, or maybe they need some. I feel like some inner work is definitely needed to kind of see the light, to get that epiphany, to see things more clearly. What else do we have? This offer's coming in quickly, so whoever or wherever it's coming from, there's news coming quickly. I still don't know if this person has evolved enough, but maybe they've evolved into the Emperor to try and actually be solid and stable where maybe they were playing the field before. They don't want there to be any competition. I feel like they want to come to some sort of compromise and offer something new after a major ending. The Lovers, we have it both times. One's upright, one's reversed. So it's like, what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose what makes you happy? Are you going to settle for something that doesn't? Are you going to choose yourself? Are you going to choose this situation? It could be somebody from the past that's coming back. Maybe they're toxic. Maybe they've healed. It's different for everybody, but there is a wish fulfillment here as well. And we have the World. The cycle is not yet closed. We have the World out here twice. So somebody's going to close the cycle, and for somebody else, it's not closed yet. It's not over. I feel like I'm hearing it's not over for me yet. So somebody hasn't closed out this chapter in their life, and somebody is walking away. So very much a roller coaster. Someone's losing sleep. They don't want this to be done. There's lots of options, or they think there's competition. And again, we have the new financial beginning 3 times. So I feel like financial blessings are coming in. Could be new job prospects. Somebody's definitely walking away from the past. They don't want anything else to do with this. Another person is coming back. They want to try and make amends and go forward in a new beginning, have a fresh start. So will you see the light, and will you go forward in a new direction, or are you going to go backwards to the past? You got a choice to make.